This European Cricket Network event is proudly brought to you by HCL Software and Paramatch.
And welcome back to everyone here in Hungary for this European Cricket Series match 10 of day 2, game between the Budapest Blinders and the Cobras. This will be a fantastic game to end up day 2. Here comes the first ball of the game. Good ball to Abasghani. Got up on him pretty big. Well, it wasn't coming in. Nice is it over the top towards the boundary. I think it's gone all the way for 6, and it has. So Ghani, and this is hit towards us. It's just past us. It's going to be 4 runs. Just bounced inside the rope and lifted over the top of the field. Just over the top of the field, going towards the boundary, and that'll be 4 runs. Then again, this is hit high in the air, and we'll go all the way for 6. Just a little bit short from the bowler.
That'll help because that's going to be up and over the top, and Maximo. Anyway, that's more of a shot. That's nice. Goes with the line of the ball. Maximo for Ghani. And maybe I'm good luck for the Blinders because they've finally got a couple close to the middle. Oh, now maybe a bit more. Nothing tiny about that. That is big boy sixing. That's Maximo for Ghani. So maybe we are still on. In the air, 6. Well, just went after it. Had 0 cares given. Maximo. Machine shirt. Bangs it in. Gets banged for 6. Maximo. 6 more. Maybe I have been good luck for the Blinders, as that will be 6 runs. And it brings up Abasghani's half century. In the air at 6 more. That one's up in the heavens now. Maximo. 6 más. And Budapest Blinders are going to town. 70 without loss now.
Oh, that's close.
I think he's hit it. Oh, he's gone. I reckon he smashed that. You can tell by the reaction. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy and I can't really hear, but my spider senses were up.
He's not happy.
Secret. Right, picked up. I think that's got the legs. It does. Heads up. That's out of here. Maximo.
And it's got, well, this is 6 again. Nice shot over the top. And the ball retrievers have a lot to do out there.
The Tarzans have been incredibly busy today. In the air, but I think he's gone with it just enough to get 6 more. Maximo for Agoda.
The thing that people go for, that's a massive 6 over Cow Corner. That's into the trees.
Well, that is the 100 now. No fooling.
A lot of alcohol here. That's another massive hit. And that's over the trees, into the trees again. And launched again. Nice shot. And that's, well, I think it's the substitute fielders.
Top edge, but flying miles. I reckon this is 6. Yeah, thanks for coming. That's out of here. Maximo. All right, that time he doesn't hit the pitch, and it goes for 6 anyway. So Maximo attempted Yorker, but again, doesn't come out as Yorker. Comes as a low full toss. To change a day at a weird time. All right, this is up. That's going to be 6 as well. It's Maximo. Steals the strike and then feasts on it. A bit complicated. Right now, it's another one that's going to the skies. This ball flies into the bush. It's Maximo again for Kurigoda. End of the 8th over. Right, this is going to be dragged into the gap. Sheikh Razik, well, he tries to basically wax on, wax off it back into play, but it's not off the middle of the hand, and that sneaks away for another boundary. Trying to bite back. Disappears again. This is into the hole. Very similar. This time it's into the gap. This is, I think, 4. We'll have to check. Yeah, well, definitely he's out. Although, I don't know. You can't see because Sheikh Razik's in the way.
Yeah, maybe he leapt.
No,
it's a leaping leopard outside the boundary. Hit hard.
Oh, Steve goes down. And it's going to be 4. But Steve, he's done really well. Steve's been in the firing line. That's whacked. That is going to be one bounce for Laserbeam. By the way, apart from almost putting Steve in the next life, Kellen brought up his 50 with that shot down the ground, and now he gets 4 more. Sometimes you run into funny euphemisms by the end of the game, but this one's going to be out of here. That's miles in the air. Catchable though. Sheikh Razik doesn't drop too many. Comes around to his left and takes care of business. So Asanka will go late in the piece. And that partnership is broken finally at 103. 3 balls remaining, 173 for 2. Well, he's got a little bit of bat on that, and that's all he needed to. Wasn't really a smart ball from Iqbal. Last ball, take 2. Well, gets past the bowler. It looks like they're happy with the 1. So 179 for 2 will be the final score. What an acceleration, though, from the Budapest Blinders. We're only 31 after the power play. From there, they put 148 on in 7. So that's 21.14 and over.
You have to have the confidence after what happened earlier in the day.
Mohandas gets us going. He likes to bend the ball in. He's a natural in-swing bowler. The thing about Sandeep's quite interesting. He does have the occasional one that goes the other way. This is in the air, and it's just out of the grasp of Akura Goda, and it's going to run away for the first boundary. The first runs of the innings. It's in for the first time in the series. In the air, hanging for quite a while. Ibra Ahmed goes back, but he won't be able to chase it down. So we have a couple of 4s to get this chase going. Slow ball, drops. Bit of a chase required. It's missed by Welagamage. Doesn't miss much. That'll be 4 carreras.
And hit through the leg side. Didn't get all of it. It's going to go towards the boundary, and that's another 4 runs.
Slower ball. Picks it, smacks it. Nice shot by Jeremy. Takes out all his frustration on that Grizzly, and it disappears into the bush. Whacked, and it'll beat the fielder and go to the boundary, even with a slightly spongy outfield. Starting the 3rd over, and he's lifted up and out of the ground. Maximo! Very good shot by Pularuthu. I think I mentioned earlier. Flicked away this time, and that'll run away for 4. So Pularuthu doing pretty much all the work so far. Moves into the 40s, and so do the Cobras. And that's gone and out of the ground. Coming over the top. That's cube bound. It's Maximo. And it brings up the 50 as well. It takes us to the end of the power play. 50 without loss after 3.
Yeah, look. Short. Hit pretty well. Going to be caught though. Oh, straight through him. Well, that's not something you see very often. A miscatch there.
And he will get a kind of streaky one. Well, it gets a boundary. So it looks like we do have a retired out here with Abhijit being retired out. We thought it would happen, and it has. He's been retired out for 7 off 10. Sheikh Razik comes to the crease. Pularuthu's been doing most of it. Anyway, up in the air. It is Sheikh Razik. It could be gone first ball. He won't be. Another misjudgment. And Mr. Slick gets a bit lucky first ball. So the score was actually 69 for 1 after 5, making that 70 for 1 with Razik off the mark. In the air, 6. Yeah, good shot. It turned out to not quite be a Yorker. This time, Razik doesn't miss out. Maximo, his first.
Main target. It's been hit hard.
Whacked.
That's 4 runs. Nice shot.
That looks big. It's a bit off the outside half of the bat, but I think this has gone all the way. Well, that's Noe. That's going to be 7 up. And I know they want to check this. First, they'll have to go find the ball. That's what happens when it goes wrong. That's going to disappear for 6. I've got a feeling this could be a 7 up as well. Doesn't quite get it. How far will it fly? More or less the top edge. And it's going to plug. It's just going to... Well, I think it bounced inside. Slow ball in the air. Catchable. Sums a factor to his left. It's held. What a fantastic catch. Wonderful work And Mr. Slick is going to have to go. You'd have to say that seals the deal for the Blinders. Great catch out there by Abbas Ghani, who had to battle the elements, but he does the job. Now, Mode in the air, going, gone. Well, that pretty much as good as guarantees that they'll take a point out of this game.
Well,
could be
prove
out.
something.
Sanka, he's got it. And this is one that he catches almost normally. And I suppose it went a bit slower, so he could find the drop zone. He's a very good fielder. Like I said, he's electric. He's great to watch. At 6, nice shot by Jeremy. He's got a mountain of runs today. That's gone on top of the tents, in fact. But it lodged up there, Maximo, seis carreras. Shot. That was hit pretty well, and it does get over the top. Maximo. Anyway, last ball of the day coming up. And it's going to be a swing and a miss. And that will do it. Put in a fork. Put a fork in it. It is done. And the Blinders, they will take 7 points out of a possible 8 here on day 2. Very good entry to the competition for them.